Obsessive-compulsive disorder, or OCD, is a mental disorder characterized by obsessions and compulsions. Obsessions are recurring unwanted or intrusive thoughts that bring distress to the individual. Compulsions are actions that temporarily relieve the distress associated with the intrusive thoughts. Compulsions do not cure obsessions, rather, they reinforce engagement with them. This leads to a never-ending cycle of obsessions and compulsions. Not all obsessions are focused on being clean, neat, and tidy. Less discussed obsessions include pedophilia, bestiality, violence, and more. It is important to note that people with these thoughts aren't actually pedophiles, zoophiles, and sadists. These thoughts are not fantasies. They do not cause pleasure. They are upsetting, unwanted, go against your values, and cause distress. Nonetheless, those who suffer from these unwanted thoughts may be less likely to seek help due to fear of being demonized for their taboo subject matter. Not all compulsions are physical actions either. They can be mental, including self-reassurance, reviewing past events, hypothesizing reactions to imaginary scenarios, and more. People with mental compulsions may also be less likely to seek help because the validity of mental compulsions is less publicly recognized than physical compulsions. Because taboo obsessions and mental compulsions are less represented in the media, this skit seeks to raise awareness and validate the less represented side of OCD.
Welcome back to Are You a Pedophile with Ian Rufus Todd, the longest running talk show in the city of Brain. Tonight's guest needs no introduction. You've seen her every episode since we piloted in 2019. Let's hear it for Pookie O. Young. It's so lovely to see you, Pookie.
Thanks, Ian. Wish I could say the same.
This must be your 1345th time on Are You a Pedophile? You must love this show very much. I mean, why else would you keep coming back?
I don't know. Whenever I take public transit to go somewhere, like to school or work, I wind up here instead. It's been like this for 4 years, and I don't know why.
That's lovely, Pookie, but I think we're more interested in playing something else. Say it with me, everyone. Are you a pedophile?
Ian, we've been through this before. I'm not a pedophile.
Oh, really? How would you know that?
In the entire 20 years of my life, I've never been attracted to children. I wouldn't even date someone a year younger than—
Then why were you touching yourself this morning to an erotic story featuring 18-year-olds?
Why are you even broadcasting my sex life on national TV? Is that even legal? I never even gave you my consent. This is a huge breach of privacy.
Why would you care about privacy? If you're not a pedophile, you wouldn't have anything to hide.
Alright, if you want to play that game, fine. 18 and 20 is just a 2-year age difference. The 18-year-olds in this story were also college students. Besides, 18 passes the half-year age plus 7 rule. I had plenty of 18-year-old friends who have dated people who are 21 or 22. It's widely socially acceptable.
I thought you just said that you wouldn't even date someone a year younger than you. Are you a liar? Because lying is something a secret pedophile would do.
I can literally list off a bunch of reasons right now why I know I'm not a pedo. For example, I work at a soccer camp, and I have never wanted to date, let alone sleep with, any of the kids there.
I remember this one kid at soccer camp who you really like. Keith, right? Yeah, how's Keith doing?
Keith is doing great, thank you.
Do you like him more than as a friend?
He's 11. I'm 20. That's extremely predatory. There's no way I'd like him like that.
Really? Because when you hugged him last week, your hug lasted 3.5 seconds. The average hug is 3 seconds. Were you using that extra half second to feel his body?
How is that even relevant? I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, you don't have to talk about it.
Thank you.
Instead, we'll play a game where you don't have to say anything. We're gonna show a bunch of pictures on screen. Here's a bell, and you ring it whenever you think a kid is attractive.
Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, you will.
For the millionth time, I don't want to diddle
What do you
Kit.
think of Bachelor number 1?
I don't like him.
Okay, next. You're supposed to ring it.
But I don't want to. I hate pedos.
Alright, you don't have to. Here, just give me the bell.
Alright, just take it. Stop! Why do you have to make me feel so bad about myself? Every time I come up here, you put more disgusting images on the screen, and it just makes me question what I stand for as a person. Why does your show have to be obsessed with disgusting things? Why can't there ever be happy things on here whenever I visit?
Well, last time I checked, my show was called Are You a Pedophile? Not Are You a Happy Person? I'm providing an important service for society by catching pedophiles.
You don't even want to catch pedos! You're just milking clout off people with OCD by gaslighting us for entertainment! We're not village idiots for you and your audience of sickos to laugh at!
What makes you think you have OCD? Are you faking mental illness to be trendy? Do you think it's funny or cute? You're not even diagnosed with anything.
I don't need a diagnosis to know there's something wrong with me. I don't think normal people get invited onto the show as much as I do.
I don't know, Pookie. You seem pretty normal to me. You have perfect grades. You play nationally competitive soccer. I don't see how there's anything wrong with you.
Stop using my achievements to invalidate my mental health. I really think I have undiagnosed OCD.
Oh, you don't? Doesn't OCD just mean that you're obsessed with being clean or neat and tidy? You obviously aren't those things. You clearly haven't showered in days. I can smell you from here. And you know what you smell like? A pedophile. Thank you so much, everyone. That's our show. Tune in next time for another episode of Are You a Pedophile?
Regardless of your obsessions or compulsions, your OCD is valid. You are not what your intrusive thoughts say you are. You are not a monster. You are just a person with OCD. Define yourself not by your thoughts, but your values. You can recover. It will get better. Life can be beautiful.